Hello everyone, and welcome to Tony's Comic Spotlight. In this weekly episodic series, I spotlight some of the best comics put to print.
In this week's episode, we celebrate the first appearance of Miyamoto Usagi, a.k.a. Usagi Yojimbo, by shining the spotlight on his featured story in Albedo Anthropomorphics, issue number 2 from 1984. If you are enjoying the content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos. Feel free to leave a comment as well. I hope you enjoy the videos. And now, on to our featured story.
Usagi Yojimbo in The Goblin of Adachigahara. A traveling Ronin, Miyamoto Usagi, stops at an old woman's cottage and asks for a night's shelter. The woman makes him welcome and invites him to tell his story. He relates that he was once a Yojimbo, or a bodyguard, to Lord Mifune until the latter's death at the Battle of Adachigahara, not far from the cottage. The tide of battle turned when one of Mifune's generals, Uchi Toda, changed sides. Usagi was forced to watch his lord slain by an arrow and did what little he could by decapitating the corpse and carrying the head away from the battlefield, rather than allow it to be displayed by the victorious Lord Hakiji. Usagi then mentions rumors he has heard of a goblin inhabiting the mountains, and asks the old woman whether she is afraid to live there alone. The woman says she has nothing to fear from goblins and shows him to his room. That night, the goblin sneaks into the cottage and slashes at the sleeping guest with his long talons, only to find a bundle of twigs under the bedroll, and Usagi waiting in the corner for him, sword at the ready. Their fight takes them outside, where Usagi kills the goblin. The old woman rushes outside and cries that Usagi has killed her husband, revealing the goblin to be none other than the former General Toda. Expecting to be richly rewarded by Lord Hajiki for his treachery at Adachigahara, Toda was devastated when Hajiki ordered him beaten and then cast out. He had thrown away his honor and betrayed his lord for nothing. Toda and his wife wandered for months before settling in the cottage, and every night Toda left to wander into the mountains, becoming less and less human each time he returned, until one night he never returned at all. His wife realized he had become a goblin preying on innocent travelers. Now Usagi has avenged his lord's death by killing the traitor. She apologizes for her deceit and asks Usagi to kill her too. Usagi refuses, telling her to call a priest to perform last rites for her husband before continuing on his way. The end. Goblin of Adachigahara was first published in Albedo No. 2 in November 1984. Later it was collected in Book 1, The Ronin. The story was recreated in as Adachi in 2019's Usagi Yojimbo Volume 4, Number 6, published by IDW. Usagi Yojimbo is heavily influenced by Japanese cinema. It has included references to the work of Akira Kurosawa, as well as to icons of popular Japanese cinema such as Lone Wolf and Cub, Satachi, and Godzilla. The Usagi Yojimbo series has been published by 4 different companies. Usagi Yojimbo first appeared in the anthology Albedo Anthropomorphics in 1984, and later in the Fantagraphics books Anthropomorphic Anthology Critters, before appearing in his own series in 1987. Usagi makes recurring appearances in the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, voiced by Townsend Coleman. He lives in feudal Japan on an alternate Earth where other animals and not humans have evolved into the dominating species. Usagi Yojimbo first appeared in episodes 32 and 34 in the 3rd season of the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series. Usagi Yojimbo is a creator-owned comic, and Sakai has complete sole ownership of the character. Miyamoto Usagi has been able to appear in occasional short stories published by companies other than the one currently publishing his series. Usagi Yojimbo has appeared in stories published by Cartoon Books, Oni Press, Skydog Press, Wizard Press, and most recently in the benefit book Drawing the Line, the proceeds of which went to Princess Margaret Hospital and the Hospital for Sick Children, both in Toronto, for cancer research. Several of the characters in Usagi Yojimbo's world are inspired by or make reference to samurai films. Usagi Yojimbo's former lord is named Mifune, which is a nod to Toshiro Mifune, an actor who starred in countless classic samurai films. The storyline, The Dragon Bellow Conspiracy, includes elements reminiscent of the classic Akira Kurosawa films, The Seven Samurai and The Hidden Fortress, particularly the way that Usagi collects various allies to raid an evil lord's fortress. I hope you enjoyed this special look at the first appearance of Miyamoto Usagi, a.k.a. Usagi Yojimbo, and Albedo Anthropomorphics issue number 2. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe and consider ringing the bell for future notifications. I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and join us back here next week as we take a look at the first appearance of Victor Von Doom, a.k.a. Dr. Doom, from the pages of Fantastic Four issue number 5 from 1962. So until next time, everyone, be safe, take care, and God bless. See ya.